For to say, hey guys, it's Klaus. It's time to do commentary on replays and watch well, a stupid tank. What? What? Why a camera not pointed at Klaus? Hey guys, it's time to do replays. Today we watch IS-7, played by supporter of Patreon, old gentleman who cannot have erection, so he like to have hardening on his tank. You see, and some. All right, let's go. Mr. Kellerman for not be here today, so I will do replays for. It's not starting so well.
You did that video a month ago. It's old.
What do I do now?
I know that. We have to take that part out because you said erection.
Huh? Okay.
And you're not allowed to say erection on a YouTube video, or you might get demonetized. You guys never saw that video? The Return of the Puppet?
IS-7 just drive forward like a stupid idiot.
Where have you been? I will leave a link up in the top. I never know which top right corner of the screen. You didn't see the Return of the Puppet video? We featured a Patreon supporter. It was fun. Try and convince the old Klaus to do some more puppet videos. What do you think of that? Good. Maybe not World of Tanks. Maybe we'll go interview some people out on the street with the puppet. Yes, this is a World of Tanks. You clicked the right page. We are watching a World of Tanks. Can you see? Other than me, what's happening around us? It's a, what's his name? Zwo from the Imop clan is playing his T6. We're watching Tier 4 today, guys. And there goes one of the Muppets on his team running away from, but here comes the Muppet on the enemy team. I don't know. It makes me laugh when I watch these low-tier games, especially when there's a DURP gun. It's just funny. This tank is... Guys, it's hilarious. Watch. You watching? You want to move forward a little bit. What's he firing? This is more fun than the Muppet. 102 pen 350 alpha heat. Because, of course, at Tier 4, you want to have a pay-to-win heat shell. So Wargaming wants to teach you early in this game that if you spend lots of credits and or money, you'll be able to laugh more often. Watch, ready? He's gonna aim. Is it? No, it's not possible. Oh, we don't know because the target disappeared, so it might have hit. Leave some comments in the comment section, guys. Do you want to see more Muppet? No, not Muppets playing. We will always watch Muppets playing World of Tanks, but do you want to see more Puppet? Did you not watch that video? I go through all that work, you know? No. I go through all that work, you know? The reminisce, time warp video, and then some people, they didn't bother clicking it, and they didn't see it, and, you know, you missed out. You missed out. The commander finally said something. He's killed like 4 people and the commander hasn't said anything. Which is weird. Why wouldn't the commander say anything? I don't know. Matilda, take one up the ass.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
And run Venezuela. I'm in a stranger mood today. Snap it! Oh, no, it's impossible. That's a 23-second aim time. No, you needed to aim. You had time. This is one of the fun tanks at Tier 4, guys. It's a Sherman. Because there weren't enough Shermans in the game already. Now let's make it count. Now let it aim 15 times. You switch to HE. 4! Oh my god. How many of you Let me know in the comment section how many of you are actually going to go out back to tier 4 and buy this tank to try it up. And you know, because this tank, you may have progressed in the game. Wait. You may have progressed in the game and have tier 8s, 9s, and 10s and the American mediums, and you've never played this because it was a later edition. How many of you are going to go back and get it now? And just try. Come on, leave some comments. How many of you are going to try? I took it up for a spin in my sheriff's account, and it is hilarious. Hey guys, this is a hilarious tank. You have to try. You do. No one's lived until they've tried this tank in the World of Tanks. Just like no one's lived until they've witnessed a Klaus Kellerman video. From start to finish. He's chasing a Lux. He can't catch a Lux, but maybe he could catch someone else, like this guy here. Now pre-aim, and then pull out. Yeah, like that. Take your time. Holy smokes. Okay, come on. They're losing. Let them snap it, snap it, snap it. Oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. I just cringing every time he presses the trigger. Just cringing. Okay, look at this guy. He said, I'm gonna trade. Let's trade. Oh, Daddy, I'm gonna trade. That poor guy just probably started playing, and he said, I'll go shoot him a few times. It exploded. It's so stupid. This guy's thinking, what? Ram him, ram him, ram him, ram him. Oh, no, he rammed him, but he went into harm's way. Oh! Take the loops, take the loops, take... Boom! This is ridiculous. Ram him. Ooh! No! Oh, target acquired! Boom! Was that not enjoyable? Guys, hilarious tank to play. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. 4,151 damage. Legit game. Could happen to anyone playing that tank. And he made credits. The king of the DURP, however, is the Hetzer. Always has been. Always will be. Look at the view range circles on the minimap, guys. Look at the green circle. That's his view range. With food. He's running food. So stupid. He's got to get real close. And he's fighting tier 3s. This is going to be hilarious too. We did that whole series, and I might have missed a couple of maps. If you leave some comments in the comment section which maps I missed, if you want me to complete it all, about the OP amazing initial positions for all the maps. Very serious, and a lot of tier 10 games. It's very informative and very serious. Thanks to everyone who subscribed, because you appreciated that series. But it's time to have a little fun. You have to have some fun in this game. And I encourage you guys, even if you're a dedicated tier 9 and 10 player, if you're like a dedicated Unicron, just for sanity, so that, because you know this game can make you just rage sometimes. Just as a break, if you're going through a bad streak or something, go down to tier. We're going to do some tier 4, 5, and 6 action over the next couple of days. You go down to tier 4, and maybe you've never played that M6 or the Hetzer, just for a little diversion, you know, like just do this. It's just, you know, if you're a dedicated high tier player. Is his teammates pushing him? What is going on? His teammates pushing. You know, if you're dedicated Unicom, you still want to just... It's a shit show at the low tiers, but it'll at least make you laugh, right? And it will alleviate some of the tension and stress of playing the high tiers. I mean, look at this game. His whole team went to this portion of the map. The enemies have been steamrolled, and this guy is smart enough to know that most of the enemies are in the north part, and they're going to swing around the west side, so he's going around the map now counterclockwise, which is always a good strategy, as I've pointed out many times before. Look at this guy. He's just driving, shooting up in the air. Now, if we could have the attitude of what we see sometimes at tier 4, 5, and 6, if we could transpose that attitude to tier 9 and 10, you know, this would be a really fun game. But something happens as you progress, and as you move further along and you get to the higher tiers where people get really serious about whether they win or lose, and really serious about things like WN8 and statistics, right? I averaged 1.137 spots initially per game, and I want to get that up to 1.423. No, it's just ridiculous. Something we get metamorphosized or transmorphed into these idiots that are just worried about statistics, and we lose track of the fun. Right? Does that happen to you? So every now and then take a trip back memory lane, like we did with the puppet, but do it with the tier here in this game. You just do this. That's funny. Okay, this guy's aiming. And yeah, I think he's shooting. What does he have on the number 1 key? Yeah, just high explosive. 53 pen, 410 damage. This is just shooting regular ammo. He's going to make a shit ton of credits too. And maybe that will rekindle, going back and playing the couple of low tier, it may rekindle the fun factor, and maybe not be so serious at the high tiers. And I know sometimes you play the high tiers and people are so serious. If you're playing a light tank, they berate you and ping you, and if you make a mistake, you get these people. Don't listen to them. Just have fun for yourself and do the best you can. And if you want to fire HE and troll a hull down Object 279E with your 60 TP, look at that. This guy got almost... He didn't get detected till he was already coming down the slope. And look at this guy. What's this guy doing? What is he doing? He thinks Daddy, this is a shortcut. What are they doing? What's... Okay. Oh, look, another target. You forgot. That's what I want. I want to get in an E100 or a 60 TP and just troll some Russian turrets with HE and plink away and do 200 damage per shot. Of course, they'll shoot heat back at you. But I mean, there's a tier 6 medium. Not a tier 6. That's the one we saw. The 2 derpers. The 2 king derpers. Alright, here they go. This guy's got 2200 damage. Just ridiculous. Notice, if you want to learn something, if you're interested in high tier gameplay, you notice the guys that went to the 9-0 line, went to the east side, and they cleaned out the enemies? They're still pinned there. Look at the minimap. You notice they're still here? Because once you win that side, once you win that flank, that flank, once you win that flank, you can't drive to the base. You'll get farmed by the campers. So the correct strategy, this guy knows. He's probably a high tier player that's gone back just for some fun at low tiers. Once you clear that flank, go back and go around the other way. Works both ways, whether you spawn in the northeast or the southwest. Once you clear that one flank, go back, because you have to go through the no-go zone. That portion of the map where once you win your flank, there's always like an open area between the end of the flank that you can push to the base. And there's lots of cover usually around the base, rocks and bushes. And on this map, A0 has like a super powerful bush. So if you win the flank and then just blunder towards the base, you die. And we've seen many comeback victories because of that, because the whole enemy team just blunders forward. This guy, even though we're watching low tier just for fun, even though it's funny, strategically, he's done the right thing, and you can learn from that, whether you're playing tier 3, 4, 7, 8, or 10. Same strategy. Right? It's exactly the same. Win your flank and then reassess. That's the rule. Win your flank, reassess. When you reassess, if you don't know what to do, if you're reassessing and you're going, well, I don't get it, you don't understand, go back to base. That's what I always say. If you don't know what to do, go back to base. If you reassess and you see, oh, the enemies are on the other side, go to the other flank. Those are the choices. Or you want to get really like a high level. There's high level, okay, guys? You win your flank. You win your flank, and then you reassess, and you count the dots, and you count 7 enemies. Ooh! You count 7 enemies on the west flank, and then you look at how many enemies are left, and there's only 7. And you know, because you counted the dots, that none of them are at the base. Then go to the base. It's getting complex. It's like compound fractions. It's very complicated. There's lots of possibilities. You gotta use your brain. You gotta slowly, boop. You gotta slowly work it out, okay? They're called different perambulations. There's no right or wrong answer. That's why when you watch the pompous douchebag commentary, obviously you need to go to the bush at G4, and from this bush, that's your starting position, and you can flex over to H3. You know, that's all bullshit. When you watch the pompous douchebags give you the commentary, it's all bullshit. All of it. What's this guy doing? Because you may go to G4 and then you want to go to H3, but the enemies have gone somewhere else. So that's the wrong thing to do. So if you want to watch the pompous douchebags, go ahead. Obviously now he needs to move his way. It's all garbage. You have to reassess as you go, all the time. Because you never know what the enemy Muppets are going to do. This guy did the right thing in this game. It might have been the wrong thing. He knew he saw the last known positions. He used his brain. Boop. Is he going to reload before the Matilda takes him out? Oh! How can you complain with that? Ivan Kachuk from the XAK clan. 4,036 damage, 10 kills. And he lost credits. Shame on you. How do you lose credits? Consumables. The consumables will get you every time. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave some comments. Subscribe to the channel. Watch the puppet video. I'll catch you on the next one.